Hello, welcome back to my channel. Huge news today as 2K Games has announced the in-game soundtrack details for WWE 2K16. The game will feature 11 unique tracks from established and emerging artists that transcend multiple genres, including alternative, hip-hop, classic rock, heavy metal, country, and electric dance. The 2K16 soundtrack is scheduled to include the following artists and songs: Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, Diplo featuring Fostix and Imnos and Kai Revolution, Fashawn featuring Nas and Aloe Black, Something to Believe In, Kid Ink, Hello World. This one shocks me here. Marilyn Manson, Deep Six. So there's going to be a Marilyn Manson song on 2K16. It shocks me because we're in PG era now. And Marilyn Manson's not really PG, unless that song is. I'll have to check it out. Then there's MGK featuring Victoria Monette, A Little More, which is the song they performed on Raw when Kevin Owens put MGK through the table. Run DMC, It's Tricky. Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild. 21 Pilots, Heavy Dirty Soul. Yellow Wolf, Till It's Gone, Dan Heath remix, so I wonder what that's going to sound like. Zac Brown Band featuring Chris Cornell, Heavy Is the Hand. Zed featuring Logic and X Ambassadors, Transmission. So those are some pretty big songs we got there. These songs were developed cooperatively by Ukes and Visual Concepts. The 2K studio, WWE 2K16 is rated T for teen, obviously, by the ESRB and is in development for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 computer entertainment systems, Xbox One and Xbox 360. I'm just reading the article here, so. Full WWE 2K16 track was revealed exclusively during release on Beats 1 on Apple Music and is available now for streaming. The game is set to be released in the US on October 27th, 2015 in North America, and October 30th, 2015 internationally for Xbox One and Xbox 360, as well as the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 computer entertainment systems. That's some pretty big news we got. Because I'm a huge fan of the soundtrack, honestly, because it's nice to have some good music while you're like sitting in the menu, especially for that new online thing that they have, where you just sit there and wait for a match. You don't want to just sit there and listen to like not great music. You want to listen to something good, so it's a good thing they have that this year. Even though last year 2K15 had a pretty good soundtrack, I think this year is going to be much better. Another thing we've learned about 2K16 is, if you notice how on 2K15 they had the three-dimensional beards on Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and on Daniel Bryan and everyone else. Well, now you can have a 3D beard on your created superstar, which is pretty cool, I think, especially if you're a fan of beards and all that other stuff. Or if you just want, you know, your created superstar to look something like Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, or Bray Wyatt. Maybe even Daniel Bryan if you're a fan of him. Which I'm a fan of Daniel Bryan. He's really good.
What a fierce kick. Another stiff kick.
There's also two superstars that are possibly confirmed, which are Mick Foley and Vince McMahon, because Stone Cold in WWE 2K's video on YouTube for the Book of Austin, Stone Cold had mentioned the names of Mick Foley and Vince McMahon, and apparently all the other names he mentioned were already confirmed for the game. So it would be nice to play as Mick Foley and, you know, Vince McMahon, considering they didn't have them in WWE 2K15, as far as I know. As long as I'm not counting created superstars, I don't think they had them. Because I didn't really buy any of the DLC, so I'm not sure if they had them in DLC. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I think there might be an Austin 316 2K showcase, considering he's the cover star this year. And last year, John Cena was the cover star, and he had a 2K showcase. So if there's an Austin 316 Attitude Era type like showcase, that'd be great. I would love playing that because I love the Attitude Era. I like the Ruthless Aggression Era, and I'm a slight fan of the PG Era. Not a huge fan of it though. Wrestling used to be so much better. Like if they would go back with the older storylines, I'd be happy. But for now, what they're doing is still good. The superstars such as Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Adrian Neville, the whole Adrian Neville and Stardust versus Stephen Amell, Adrian Neville and Stephen Amell versus Stardust and King Barrett. That whole storyline's pretty interesting to me. The Brock Lesnar thing, where it's Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, that's pretty interesting. By the way, I'd like to ask you guys a girls question. What are your predictions for SummerSlam? Who do you think is going to win between Brock Lesnar and Undertaker? Or who do you think is going to win the other matches, like the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match with New Day, Los Matadores, Lucha Dragons, and Primetime Players? Who do you think is going to win the belts there? What else is there? What else was I going to say? Who do you think is going to win? John Cena or Seth Rollins? I'm trying to think of other matches that are there. I don't think they made a match yet for Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Or not Eric Rowan. There we go, messing it up again. Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt. I know the original plans were to have Eric Rowan return and then have Sting return. But I was told, or I wasn't. I keep messing up my words. I was told that Sting is now doing a contract signing instead of the match, so he's going to be at like the whole SummerSlam Access thing. Which honestly, I would like to see Sting come back and help out Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. But then there's this other rumor, which is just a rumor, probably not going to be happening. It'd be nice to see it happen though. The rumor is that the Shield's supposed to return at SummerSlam. Like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns are supposed to unite again at this year's SummerSlam. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. They still have like a week, I think. Yeah, like a week to build up that type of storyline. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe it'll be at the next pay-per-view, because right now it's not looking like the Shield's gonna be returning at SummerSlam. But then again, it's the WWE. You never know. Like one moment they could be against each other, and the next moment they could be teaming up. Like look at WWE Payback, for example. It was Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins in a Fatal 4-Way match. And what happened during that match? Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins triple powerbomb Randy Orton for the announce table. Which is what the Shield, if you haven't watched wrestling in the past few years, the Shield always did that. They did the triple powerbomb. So maybe that was like a sign, like WWE's trying to tell us, yeah, we're gonna reunite the Shield. And then that rumor that I heard at SummerSlam, I kind of believe it. I honestly really want to see it too. Let me know if you want to see that. You know, the Shield reunite at SummerSlam. Anyway, we're getting close towards the end of this video here. So, everybody have a good day and or night, depending on when you're watching this. Goodbye.